spoken to Eddie Howe in the past?
No, I met him several times. We played a friendly in my first season, my first pre-season. I met him once by an under-21 game of Southampton, and nothing else.
Have you ever given any tips?
No. He don't need my tips.
You and him are quite similar. You're both big blonde centre defenders. You're both managing a South Plus team. You're both.
You play for Barcelona?
You play for Barcelona, though. But you both got the same philosophy. Do you see a lot of similarity between the both?
Yes, because it's. I think they like to do and they like to play what normally we like to do also in football. You see, playing from the back, technical players, different systems. That's good, and that's nice to see, because they didn't have really that money to spend, and they did a great job to come to the Premier League with the Bournemouth.
How much did you know about Bournemouth before you came to Southampton?
Nothing.
How about before they came into the Premier League?
Now, of course, after we played a friendly in our first pre-season, you're a little bit more interested in how they are doing, and of course, they had a great season in the Championship champions, and of course, and it's close by. Then of course, it's more easy to follow them.
Yeah. How have you found sort of their fairy tale story from going from League Two all the way up to the Premier League?
Yeah, but not that. I don't know exactly, because that's not so interesting for me.
Why do you not find that interesting?
No, but I need my time to know everything about Southampton, and that's more important than you follow opponents, you follow other managers, you follow players, and that's good. That's a general interest, but it's all about what we try to do and what we like to achieve with Southampton.
Ronald, Dusan Tadic has kind of sat on the bench for the last 3 games. He hasn't had much game time. Do you consider him less of a key player now than he was?
No, but in my opinion, every player in the squad is an important player. And maybe it's less attention now because Dusan is not playing from the start in the last few games. But it's all about competition. It's all about play and bring your level. And also for him, makes it more difficult when we changed the system. Of course, if you play 3-5-2 or you play 4-3-3, that means we have one less position in front. You play with 2 strikers and not with 3 strikers. And of course, that's difficult for players like Dusan.
Is it simply that it is just the change of system that is kind of, he was almost a victim of that?
No, there's more reasons that he lost a little bit his position in to start. One was about the system, and the second was that, in my opinion, he wasn't on his level, what he can bring and what he needs to bring.
How does he get back to that winning that position back?
Waiting and training on a good level and showing that he is really ready to play.
Do you consider him near that level?
Yes, but because he's fighting hard to come back and to get that opportunity, and that's what you like to have. That of course he will be disappointed. Every player who don't start is disappointed. I think that's a good way for a football player. But show me and show the rest that you're ready to play.
So he's expressed his frustrations, has he?
Yeah, but it's normal because it's an important player. He had an important role in the team, and then if you are in a situation that you don't start in the last 2, 3, 4 games, that makes it difficult. But that's football. It's not always the best. You have moments in the season that you're a little bit more struggling, or not scoring, or not doing that level. But that's football.
I suppose you can look at Sadio Mane as well and think the same thing.
Yeah, and we have more competition than we had last season. We have more strikers, we have more more players, and okay, that makes the team stronger. That I believe in that, and everybody needs to show. And if you get an opportunity, show it.
Just going to do some. Where can you fit into this system? Could you play as a wing back?
Oh, he can play on that position, but then that wing back position is more offensive. And of course, he can play on the left side. He can play on the right side, but he's not really a defender.
Do you think he would be disciplined enough to do the defensive part like Cedric or Matty Target?
Yes, normally Davis can play on that position, what he did against Swansea. But he's more midfield player. Wing players, for them it's more difficult to play out of that position in the team.
How's Fraser feeling after letting in his first goal in a long time?
Of course, everybody was disappointed about the final result, and maybe in the 2 goals he can do a little bit more. But okay, he saved a lot, and of course, a little bit more unlucky in that game, and the second goal. Okay, but it's part of football. He saved a lot. He did a great job, and okay, he has the record, and now go on.
Have you kind of gathered the defence together? Obviously, it's only 48 hours after the game, but
of course we spoke about the second half, where we dropped a little bit more back than in the first half. We were not so dangerous in the second half than we were in the first half, but it was the first time that we received a goal out of a corner kick against us. It's okay, go on, and we try to do that kind of things on a better way than we did last Saturday.
Just really quickly, Jay closer this week or still in that couple of weeks?
No, I think to have a chance and to be available for the weekend, he needs more time. We have to look to the schedule of the under-21s and maybe get his first minutes in the under-21. But it's all about how he's doing in this week.